Last time I used this, I only dyed like a little piece of my hair. Watching Maggie.
What would you call this? Like these are a lot. And yeah, I think you should put it on your cooking list. Your food, and that is the right size as well. So it's like a lot easier to
This is nice. This peel and reseal. Oh, it's just a piece of tape. It's 5:28. I'm supposed to have more calls. She said I was gonna have more calls tonight, but I got to do an assessment with another therapist tonight. Well, I got to assess another therapist tonight. And they were like, oh yeah, Shalyn, I think you'll be so great doing this person. I think you're the best person to assess her. And I'm like, why? And she's just like, yeah, you're just really good. The other therapist that I was assessing was black, and they do this a lot to me. They try to pair me up with the black patients because they think like I'm gonna be the best one for them. And it's like, am I the best one for them because you like me, or am I the best one for them because I'm black? Like what is the reason? Because like you're sounding a little they're not gonna say that's the reason, but I've had one time where they did say that was the reason because the patient requested a black person. They were like, I'm not gonna talk to anybody unless they're black. And they just happen to have a black person working. But I'm like, what were you gonna do if you didn't? But I noticed that she got to the emergency room at like 2 in the afternoon, and I didn't see her until like 11 o'clock at night, Washington time. 2 o'clock Washington time, 11 o'clock Washington time. And I'm like, why did you guys wait so long to assess her when there was assessors on all day? It didn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I try not to complain. It's money, but it does feel a little bit weird when like feel like you're being used. Like I was telling my mom, I hate when people are like, oh, you're so good at your job. We really like you. Thank you so much. You're the best. You move the fastest, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't really care about compliments. Like compliments has never gotten me a raise. And a raise is what I care about. And it's like, if you're not gonna give me a raise, then I don't care. Like, I really don't care how much you like me or how good I am. Like, if you're not gonna give me a raise, like, keep it to yourself. Honestly, like, I don't need compliments. I don't compliment me with money. Like, give me some coins. Yeah? Give me some coins. I need money. I'm not supposed to be eating back in the office because yesterday I spilled ketchup on the floor. I had a burger and the whole plate like fell onto the floor. Freak accident. Like, these are the freak accidents my mother warns us about. That like you didn't intend for it to happen, but it's just like it was so out of the norm of something that should happen. So I went to Ulta and I didn't expect to spend any like real money at Ulta. I just went in for these products, The Ordinary. So I went in initially to get something for like the lines on my forehead because I'm noticing as I'm getting older, the lines on my forehead are becoming a little bit more distinguished. And so I saw online that these products work good for like kind of, I guess, dulling them out. But then the one that I was gonna get for my forehead was called the Buffet, and it was like $15. It was ridiculous. And these are only like 7 a piece, they're small. So I got the one for under eye puffiness and dark circles, and then I got the other one for hyperpigmentation and dark spots. It's this one for the dark spots, and this one is for the under eye. And she said that a lot of these products are going to be good, they're going to help, but if I'm not wearing sunscreen, it's going to cancel out everything that I've done to get my dark circles to go away. So yeah, so now I have to like put on sunscreen. I didn't know that black people had to wear sunscreen. Like, I mean, I've heard it before, but I'm like, I don't think that's true. But now more black people are saying the same thing, so I guess. Anyway, she said that she likes this product. It is from Paris, Clarins Paris. Goes underneath your eye. It says to put it on and leave it for 10 minutes. Or you can sleep in it, but I was scared to sleep in it because I thought maybe I was gonna wake up and forget I had it on my face. And I think you have to wash it off. So it says to wipe it off with like a damp cloth. What I didn't like is that the instructions on the back of the tube are in French, or I don't know, French and some other languages. On the back of the box there's English, but it's very, very simple 10-minute express mask or left overnight basically, and it just says to like wipe off. It's supposed to help with signs of fatigue that are visibly minimized. The horse chestnut essence helps reduce the look of dark circles and heaviness around the eyes. Irish moss extract soothes eyes for a fresh and rested look. This is the box it comes in. It's a blue tube like this. I grabbed the tester by accident and brought it up to the counter. She's like, you know this is a tester, right? I didn't know you can test out shit at Ulta. Anyway, I talked to a black girl at Ulta, and she recommended like starting out slow with all these products. Like, don't use them every day until you know how it affects you. So we're gonna go slow, especially she said with the Ordinary, because she said the Ordinary can be like pretty harsh on skin if you are using it too much. So my skin is already like pretty sensitive, and I don't want to get, I'm always scared with under eye products because I don't want to get it in my eye. So mainly I have dark circles because, at least I think it's because I work graveyard shift. I don't know the real reason, but I believe it's because I work graveyard shift, I don't get enough sleep, and I wasn't getting enough water. And so combination equals dark circles. I got some hand soap from Home Goods. You know the hand soaps at Home Goods are really cheap, like, and cheesy, like you get it and it dries out your skin. But I saw that this one was like from Tommy Bahama. It was like a company that I know, so I kind of trusted this a little bit more than the ones that I actually smelled. So this is my first time trying it. Smells good. It is, oh, cocoa hibiscus. I am still on my shift right now. I think I left my phone in the room. So I'm just waiting for calls, and after my shift is over, I want to dye my hair. So I'm gonna be trying Overtone again, and I'm gonna link one of my very first vlogs where I talked about what happened when I used Overtone. Don't judge me. Like it was like when I first started doing this. I mean, I'm still not like an expert right now, but like this is like back when I really didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna attach that vlog for you guys to see. But yeah, I'll be back. I think it's been 10 minutes. And we are gonna take this off. I thought the instructions said to use a, oh no, it says remove any excess with a damp cloth. It says 10 minutes, but it's like not, is this supposed to like dissolve on your eyes? I don't, should I leave it on like a little bit longer? Because I mean, it says you can leave it on for 10 minutes or you can leave it on overnight. So does that mean you can like leave it on longer? A lot of stuff like breaks my face out, but these usually don't. I haven't tried this scent, but this Burt's Bees usually don't break out my face, but we'll see. She also told me that because my skin is like really oily, I shouldn't be using any like oil on my face. Like I use the rose hip a lot on my face, and she said she was looking at my face and how oily it was. And she's like, if you're prone to like oily skin or clogged pores, she felt like you shouldn't be using any oil products like that. Because I was looking at the ordinary manula oil, and I was trying to figure out how something can be good for your hair and good for your skin at the same time. And she said because it's manula oil. And I was like, but she was like, oh, but you shouldn't be using it on your face if your face is prone to like what I just said. And so I'm like, girl, what am I supposed to be using? I mean, I told her I do use this a lot, the Butter Skin shea butter. My forehead does get greasy a lot. Sometimes I like skip putting stuff on my forehead, like any moisturizer. I don't know. And I bought the ordinary stuff for my neck because I have like a lot of discoloration on my neck, and I used to just ignore it. And then I realized like people were talking about these lines on your neck and on your forehead being like anxiety lines. I'm just like, and you see my face, like on the camera it comes through so much. Like you can see the different colors on my face. Like I don't know if you can see it in this, but it's like dark, light right here, and then dark again right here. You see it? But like in real life, it's not that noticeable in real life. But the camera like makes you very self-conscious about things. That's one downfall to this. Or dyeing my hair, or darkening up my hair. I don't want to say dyeing because I'm not really dyeing it. I feel like I've said this before, but like we're not allowed to dye our hair black, and so I have to find similar colors to black, like dark brown, dark blue, dark purples, anything that's dark that's gonna make my hair look darker without it being black. So I've got gloves, which is the good old-fashioned plastic bag. And so we're using Overtone. This is the blue for brown head girls. It's supposed to show on our hair color, but I don't really want it to be blue. I want it to be just dark. I like my hair dark. So it has a protective seal. See, so be careful. It looks purple. Probably should have put on 2 gloves. It smells like, ointment. Like, I don't know, but you can put it on your dry hair directly. If my hair comes out blue, I'm gonna hear about it in the morning or later today. My mother sees it because she doesn't miss anything. Probably should have just got a dark brown, but it was either this or like a purple. And when I looked at the color patterns or palette that they had, this one kind of showed the darkest. And it's supposed to wash off pretty easily. I've seen some people do this without gloves on. I wouldn't recommend putting it on without gloves. Hopefully this is a good angle because I can't touch the camera now that I've started. Last time I used this, I only dyed like a little piece of my hair, and this is gonna be like very, very, very messy in my shower. And it's kind of like a paste, so it's not really like dripping, but it is a messy little arts and craft project. I'm trying to take these off like I learned how to take them off when I worked at Psych Hospital. 2 fingers, so that you don't get any on your hand. That was a little bit neater than I thought it was gonna be. Ended up still getting on my hands just now, but it says to using gloves, apply evenly to dry hair, wait 10 to 15 minutes and rinse thoroughly with warm or hot water. Use weekly to keep the color fresh. And so it's basically like a color depositing conditioner. It's coloring conditioner. So it doesn't have like it's not permanent dye, and it doesn't damage your hair. So it's vegan and cruelty free, free of sulfates, parabens, and ammonia, suitable for all hair types. So let's get a long list of ingredients. So it's probably not that good for you, but yeah, this is the 8 fluid ounce one. I think I paid $24 for it because it was on sale. I'll take off the sides. I put it in the cabinet. Did I? I don't know if I did. As you can see, this looks like goop. I'm gonna leave it longer than 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna watch a little bit of Law and Order. I know sometimes the ink likes to rub off on the plastic bag. I usually would tie, but I got a little scrunchy here. And I'll check back. So I'm just heating up some spinach dip. From last night, I figured it won't be too heavy on my stomach. It's not a lot. In here. I wanted to like see my hair in the light. Because I don't think the dye did anything. It did. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. There's something from yesterday. I just don't think anything happened. Like, just don't. I can't tell if it's darker or not, or if it just got frizzy and puffy. Like, you know? I hate this part. Like I made a mess in the tub for no reason right now because it didn't do anything. But like you see, there's like blue all in the tub. Now I gotta clean all this. I feel like that was a major failure. I don't know.